Lithuanian president says that Lithuania will maintain good relations with whoever wins the presidency. But I spoke to the president about what was happening in the United States and, of course, what's happening in Belarus. His own election was heated, and he says he can relate.
I would say honestly, I did not forget my elections. They took place one year ago, and I remember that temperature in those elections was very high too. But at the end of the day, or at the end of elections, you come to your opponent and you say, thank you, you helped me to be better, because you were tough. You were very critical, but it served me well. So I think that, and of course this is my wish, the elections should be transparent, and of course they should include very serious questions about economy, foreign policy, social life, and so on. Let's
turn to this. The issue with Belarus on your doorstep. You've met Lukashenko. But you say you no longer regard him as the legitimate leader of the country, but I can't see a way out here. I can't, you know, Lukashenko goes to Moscow and Putin props him up. The EU says he's illegitimate as the leader. There are people on the street. I don't see a way out.
I don't think that the situation is like a stone. Situation is changing. Tomorrow it could be different. After tomorrow, different too. So I think we have to be prepared, and we have to be prepared for a peaceful solution of this conflict. This was my idea as I initiated the peaceful plan of mediation between three sides: authorities, civil society, and some countries abroad, Russia including, but also European Union. And we initiated this mediation, but at that time, Lukashenko was not ready to take any proposals or offers from outside. Now I think we have very limited possibilities to continue those efforts of mediation, but we are switching to the second stage, and this stage is a stage of sanctions. Yes, we have to apply stronger measures against the regime, because the regime is not willing to cooperate.
You came into office last year. You came in on a wave of optimism and hope. What's it like then within a year when everything literally almost falls apart, where you're now having to lead a country, like any other leader, that is facing some of the most intransable, difficult decisions and politics that we've ever faced? What's it like?
It's really a very tough time. And, you know, we need very creative solutions every day. Coronavirus is novelty. And, for example, a few months ago, we locked down a country because we didn't know how to deal with the coronavirus. Now we know a little bit more about the nature of the virus, about possible consequences of the virus on the economy, and we apply different strategy. So this is constant and long-term process of learning every day. But of course it creates enormous pressure on politicians, on the political system, and enormous pressure, psychological pressure on the society. Society is tired, and you can feel it everywhere, not only in my country, but in other countries too. And people want results. And those results could be delivered by decisive actions of politicians, no matter on the national level or on the level of European Union or in other countries.